All right, everybody. So we got this mess going on, and this sleeve right here is worn through, so I'm gonna replace it for her for this tractor. I gotta clean this up. I got some gasoline and some tractor fluid mixed together. That's what I use for solvent. I'll just dip this in the tank and clean it up. Alright, so I have a bucket of dirty gasoline and tractor fluid, and that's what I do to clean all the big stuff off. Other than that, I have another bucket that is for a cleaner job, okay? So I'll wash it off into one bucket just to get all the bigger stuff off, and then I'll dip it in the cleaner solvent, okay? So that's what I did. I basically just did that right now. Now I'm just getting the remainder of the gasket off. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. Just use a razor blade. I do have a... I'll go get it. Okay, this has a machine surface to it. And you definitely don't want to drop it, because if it chips, you have to take it to a machinist and have them regrind it. So I tend to take note of where I put this, because I definitely just don't want to put it anywhere and have it get damaged. It's a very, very hard surface here, which means it's brittle. So again, just cleaning it up, getting it ready. I'm going to dip this one more time, and then I'll go to the clean bucket. And now it's going into cleaner bucket. Inside here is a seal. Okay, now I've seen a video of a couple of jokers at a dealership that say you only replace this. That's just not right. Okay, there are two seals in here, one of which rides on here, which goes into the bearing, which is this one. And then there's this seal that actually gets pressed in here and rides on this sleeve. That's why it wears this out. It protects this from wearing out, protects the output from wearing. So I'm going to put this together. I'm going to clean all my new parts. This seal goes in this way. you want that lip to be controlling the fluid. The fluid goes behind here. See where that lip is? So this goes in like this. So basically, you want the rounded part here to be facing towards you when you're looking at the PTO shaft. Okay, if you're looking at the back of the tractor, it'd be like so. Whereas the crimp goes towards the inside. Now, I'm just going to use a seal installer to put this in place, okay? No big video here. So instead of you guys looking at me pound the seal, and I'll just stop the video. I'm going to take this to the press. All right, so if I told you how hard it was to press that seal, and you probably wouldn't believe me. But that seal had to collapse before it went in. Very, very tough seal to get in. You're going to need a press. You're going to need to take your time. All right, sorry, I had to free up some space in the camera again. See that snap ring groove? Snap ring has to catch in there. Make sure your fingers don't get anywhere near that snap ring. And this holds the PTO shaft. This will go in this way, okay? There's a ledge in there that'll catch on this. Como dedo de cura en culo de monja. Now when you get this shaft in, you got to put this snap ring in place or it'll just fall out. Sure it's completely in the groove. And what that does is it secures this shaft into place. Okay? So it won't just fall out. And then you put your gear on. And that's it. You're ready to roll. This will get installed into the tractor to seat the gasket or to seal the gasket. I'll dip this in solvent and then put it in place. Do not put sealer on here. That's a no-no. This is under a lot of stress, and usually I don't normally use a gasket. I'll just use flange sealer, some 518. But in this case, for this tractor, I decided to use a gasket. So that will get some solvent put in place and then torqued. And that's it. This is a 4030 John Deere. It's about 85 horsepower. And that's it. I'm going to keep it like that. I'm going to cover it up until it's ready to install.